Hi there everyone, welcome to episode 580 of the Mike from Maine Show, the place where we do daily interviews with successful online entrepreneurs. This is your host, Mike Thomas, and today on the show we have Radu Hahaianu on, and we're going to be talking about a WordPress plugin that you can install on your websites and increase your rankings in the search engines without building any backlinks. Now here's the thing, Radu actually installed this on one of his websites and he got a 235% increase in traffic in less than 24 hours. No, this is not a magic button, it's just a way of optimizing your content so that you can let Google know what you're trying to rank for and give it a little bit of a nudge. Let's get into it. Here's Radu. We are here today with Radu Hahaianu. Radu, welcome back to the show.
Hey Mike, it's a pleasure to be here.
It's nice having you back here. Radu is a frequent guest on the show. He's put out a lot of products, past AdSense site guy, created a lot of websites, big affiliate marketer, big product creator. And today we're going to be talking about one of the products that he's putting out with his partner, Joshua Zamora, called Seamless SEO. Let's hop right into it, Radu. On the sales page here, it says, struggling to get targeted traffic to your website, new SEO technology causes page 1 rankings and a 235% increase in traffic in less than 24 hours without any expensive backlinks or black hat methods, and you can have it all set up in 5 minutes or less. So what's this all about? I'm seeing page 1 rankings, I'm seeing a big increase in traffic in a very small amount of time.
Okay, Mike, so most of the focus on SEO has been lately on backlinks, on private blog networks, video backlinks, stuff like that. But I'd say over 90% of people that are doing SEO, and even more of people that aren't doing SEO, they're ignoring one big factor, and that's doing your own page SEO, and that's optimizing your content, optimizing your site, so that you receive all the Google love that you need, and you get organic traffic. And doing on-page SEO, it's pretty easy. It shouldn't be a constant, it wouldn't require a constant update like backlinks would. So even if you're not doing SEO right now, it's worth taking a look at just SEO optimizing your site, so that you still get free organic traffic, together with whatever else source of traffic you're using. Okay, so you don't have to be an SEO marketer 100% to enjoy the benefits of on-page SEO. And the 200% increase that's mentioned on the sales page, that's been done with a site that already had enough articles, it already had content. But what we did is that we took that site and then we optimized it on page, so that all the rankings increased, more pages got indexed, Google gave us more traffic. So that's how we ended up with that big increase, big spike in just 24 hours.
It's amazing the difference it can make when you just spend a little bit more time on your posts, on your pages, and you optimize them a little bit more. Like you said, people are all focused about just slamming your sites with backlinks. And sure, if you're trying to rank for super hard keywords, you better make sure that your on-page SEO is working and you've got some backlinks coming to it. But you're going to be shooting yourself in the foot if you're not optimized correctly to begin with.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Cool. And with my site, MikeFromMaine.com, I'm pretty bad about doing my optimization. I don't pay as much attention to it as I should be. Probably just with a few tweaks and some changes, I could get some extra free traffic coming in. And this is literally, especially if you are creating content and you've got a website, or you're planning on setting up a website, this is free traffic that can be coming in for you because you're already doing the work. You're already putting the content out there. You might as well just tap into that free traffic as well. Radu, let's take a look at it. This is one of those things that we definitely should see how it works from the inside.
Sure. Let's do that now. Okay, so can you see my screen right now?
Yes.
Okay, so this is just a regular WordPress site where we installed our new plugin. It's called Seamless SEO, and it's what we used to get that crazy increase in traffic. And we already got over 2,000 users, and they also get crazy increases in traffic, and you'll see that in the testimonials on the sales page. Even our affiliate partners are excited about this plugin because it does increase your traffic, and it does that super fast. Okay?
Let me just point this out really quick, Radu. And you mentioned you've already got users. This is a plugin that it's not something that you guys have just launched and then left over again. This is something that you are consistently selling, and that you have a customer base already, and now you are letting more people inside now. So some people get worried that they're going to buy something and then it's not going to work anymore. This is something that already has a customer base.
Yeah, I'm actually glad that you mentioned that, Mike, because we already have, as I mentioned, over 2,000 paying customers, and we're updating it all the time. But right now, right this second, if you were to go to seamlessseo.com, and if you wanted to buy it, you would have to pay $197, almost $200. Yeah. So what we're doing starting tomorrow is that we're letting new members in at a super low price for just 5 days.
Cool.
So
okay.
Just to make that clear.
Nice. I don't want to pay $197 for it.
Yeah. So if you don't want to do that, be there tomorrow.
Cool.
Okay. So we've installed Seamless SEO, and then we just went on to create a new page, add new page. So we're here in WordPress. I put the title, I put some text, I put the keyword in bold, I added a video, whatever. Just your regular page. Okay. So then the first thing that Seamless SEO does is that it creates preview snippets. So this is how your result will show up in Google, and you can edit your title, and it changes it in real time, and you can edit your description, and your keywords. You can basically do whatever you want to. And if you've got a video, if you've got a YouTube embed, Seamless SEO, what it does is that it submits your videos to Google through a video XML sitemap. It's what it's called. And what this does is that it allows Google to index all your videos so that your videos show up with a thumbnail next to the search result in Google. So you've probably seen this with YouTube videos all the time. When you search for a video, there's the YouTube link, and then next to it, it's a thumbnail of the video. You can actually do this with your own site, and Seamless SEO helps you to do that. And we've been able to do it. We've been able to get page 1 rankings with our face next to the search result from a video, and you can see that on the sales page.
So when people see that, it grabs their attention, and they're going to be more likely to click on
instantly
on that result.
Exactly. It just pops up on the page. Your click-through rate will go through the roof. And you can also tap into Google Videos traffic. When you search in Google, you have a few options. You have web, images, video, news, whatever. When people click to video, then only those posts that have video thumbnails are displayed. So you absolutely crush your competition, and you shoot right up if people are searching specifically for videos. So if you're doing any sort of video marketing, this is definitely worth taking a look at, because you'll get free traffic to your videos just from having Seamless SEO installed. And you just embed the video from YouTube, and it gets added to the sitemap.
Nice. Cool.
Super. Yeah. So obviously you can change this to make it more appealing to people to click in Google. And then you can change your Facebook title, Facebook description, and image URL, so that when somebody shares your URL on Facebook, it shows up really good, and you can grab their attention instantly. Let me show you how that
I always have problems with that, Radu. I always go to share my interviews and stuff on Facebook, and the stuff that I don't want to show up shows up, and I have to go in and fix things, and it's pretty crazy.
Okay, let me close up all those chat boxes. So, as you can see, right here, I've just inserted the seamlessseo.com.
Mm-hmm.
So, what it does, right? When I shared my URL, it doesn't actually show, you know, the boring stuff that you usually get when you share a Facebook URL. You know, like random text, a random description or whatever, some image it pulls from wherever. This is super targeted to get people to click, as you can see. We've got the title, seamless SEO, skyrocket your site's #1 rankings, and then we've got a description that is actually relevant, and we have an image that pops up and grabs people's attention. So if you're
you control all that right inside
right inside. So for this new post, for instance, here's where I put the Facebook title, Facebook description, and the Facebook image URL. And then you just click update, and when you share the URL, it looks just like you'd want to.
Cool.
And obviously, not just you. When anybody shares your URL on Facebook, this is what happens. So, you know, not just video marketers and SEO marketers so far, but also Facebook marketers would benefit from it. And basically, anyone who has a strong Facebook presence and is comfortable with sharing their links from time to time would benefit from this.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, so moving on. If you want to make a particular page non-indexable by Google, you can do that from here, and you can also make your links as no-follow.
So for people that might not understand that, I mean, like if you want to hide something, if you don't want people to be able to, maybe you've got a download page for something,
yeah, exactly,
and you don't want it to be found in Google, you can just click that and tell Google, no thanks, I don't want this to be in the search engine.
Yeah, correct, exactly.
Cool.
Okay, so this is what you get just below every post, but we also have some very cool features on the right. As you can see here, your SEO score, and then we get a checklist. But just before we get to that checklist, let me show this to you in a second. So what Seamless SEO has incorporated also is an LSI keyword research software.
Mm-hmm.
So what LSI is semantic keywords that people are usually searching for in relation with your main keyword. So if your main keyword is SEO, having stuff like SEO definition, search engine optimizer, and whatever else would help you get higher rankings than your competition, because those are the keywords that Google values in relation to SEO.
I think a good example would be like if someone had a page on it and it was about I don't know, it was about bulldogs, and on the page of the bulldogs it was talking about bulldogs, and then for some reason it mentioned the word SEO. Google's going to look at that page, and it's going to look at the word SEO, and then it's going to look around it and go, wait, this page isn't really about SEO. This page is about bulldogs. But if Google goes out and sees another page out there and it has the keyword SEO on it, and the article has all these other things in it where it's talking about search engine optimization, Google, Yahoo, all these things, it's going to look at it, and Google's smart enough to understand that piece of content is actually about the keyword, and it's going to give it a higher potential of ranking in the search engines. Yeah,
correct, exactly. So, for instance, you know, if you search for something like dog training, but you have no idea what those LSI keywords are, you just put that in, and then you get all those awesome suggestions like home dog training videos, dog training techniques, dog training books, first-time pet parents, stuff like that. You know, that when you plug in, Google automatically sees the relevance of your content and ranks it higher. And not just that, you don't only get the SEO benefit, but this LSI keyword stuff, it also helps give you ideas for topics for your articles.
And that especially helps you out, Radu. I remember when I was making AdSense sites, and I was doing sites about crazy niches that I had no idea what even they were about. I'd be making websites for keywords, and I would have to Google them to figure what I was trying to rank for. When you're writing about stuff that you know about, it's a lot easier. But when you're trying to go into niches that maybe are something that you haven't experienced before, this can definitely be helpful. Like you said, to find new keyword ideas to rank for, and to make sure that your page is optimized correctly.
Yeah, exactly. So moving on, you have what's called your SEO score, and those are suggestions that pop up next to each of your article, so that you always know when you're writing an article, or when you're publishing an article from your article writer, outsource, or whatever. You need to know what to look at and what to change, so that Google likes your post more and it rewards you with better rankings and better traffic. So as you can see right here, let me zoom in. Okay. So as you can see right here, it has keyword density, which is way too high for the article right now. It needs to be between 0 to 2%, something like that. And you'd want to tone it down a bit. And then keyword missing in first sentence, if you want to not only to grab Google's attention, but also your visitors' attention. Having your keyword in the first sentence usually makes that sentence get pulled up by Google as the description, and makes it all the more relevant in search results. Mm-hmm. Right. So those are all changes that you can do in an instant. Okay. H1 heading, you just take whatever heading you have already, you make it an H1. Internal link, this is super important. It helps you silo your website. It helps Google more easily find all the posts on your website and give them more credibility. Then images, you obviously want to add images, a video. You want to have at or above 300 words per article, so that Google thinks that it's enough information to satisfy one's curiosity when they search for for whatever keyword, and then they click. You want the keyword phrase in boldface. So all those small suggestions that when you add them all up, they account for a massive SEO increase, and they account for massive rankings.
And this is really good for people, especially that are just getting started with SEO, because I remember when I first started doing this, I was like, okay, how do I do this? Like, do I need to have like H1 heading, H2, putting like the keyword density? I'd try to rank for something and write the keyword like 20 times in a 500-word article and think that I was doing the right thing, when in fact, when you do that, your keyword stuffing, and it's becoming unnatural to the search engine. This is actually, there's that balance between optimization and making it natural. And by using these related semantic keywords, and by including these keywords that you're trying to rank for inside of the content, you're able to say to Google, hey, this is what this content is about. This is what we're talking about here. But at the same time, you're not going to be creating a spammy, crappy article that isn't going to give value to the user. Yeah,
exactly.
Cool. Okay. So is there anything else? I mean, this is gonna give you that SEO score right now. It says 40. It's probably you definitely would want to go in. I imagine getting 100 might be hard all the time, but you want to just get it up as high as you can.
Yeah. And I'd say that you don't actually want every of your posts to score 100. Okay, so it's fine. Anything above 70 with seamless SEO is perfectly fine, and actually provides a balance to Google. When they see that every single post is super optimized, that's when they start to suspect something. That's when they think that you're messing with their algorithm. And you'd want to have some posts really well optimized, but then some of them you just mix things up.
Yeah, you don't want to be too perfect, or
exactly.
Cool. Okay. So is that everything, Radu? Inside of that?
Actually, seamless SEO also makes it super easy for you to set up your Google authorship, so that if you want your image next to your search results, that's also possible through seamless SEO, and all you need is your Google Plus profile URL. Okay, So if you were to set up Google authorship on your own, you'd need to put some code in the header of every page. It's stuff that most people don't want to mess with. They don't want to go in and edit the code of the WordPress team or whatever else. So we've added that into Seamless SEO, and they can do it with just pasting their Google Plus profile.
Cool. Okay, so that's another thing that's just easier to do with the software instead of having to do it manually.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. One thing that I wanted to ask you about is there's other software out there on the market that is free, that you can install on your website that will do some of these things, that will put some of the snippets in there, optimize your page a little bit. It doesn't do everything. Like I don't know of one that does everything. What would you say to people that would say, well, why not just get a bunch of free plugins and do this?
Well, in theory, I guess that you could achieve most of the stuff that Seamless SEO does for you, but no single plugin does everything for you. So for instance, you could get a plugin that does this title description, snippets and stuff, but then you'd need an additional plugin that will do XML video sitemaps so that your video thumbnail shows up into Google. You need another plugin to do the Facebook stuff that makes it so visually appealing when someone shares this your URL. You need probably another plugin for LSI keyword suggestions, and I'm not sure there is a free one available, but if there is, then you need another one.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's a free one available for that either. I definitely, I mean, I know there's ones that do the title and the description, but as far as the LSI one and all those different ratings there, I don't know if that exists for free.
Yeah, I mean, actually, there are entire software built around LSI keywords that are more expensive than Seamless SEO, and all they do is LSI keywords. So, you get that in Seamless SEO and much more.
Cool.
Yeah, obviously, this SEO score, something similar I've seen around in other premium plugins, but I'm not sure about free ones either. So, to sum up, you could do some of the stuff that Seamless SEO does with free plugins, but you need a bunch of them, 3, 4, 5. I'm not sure. You need a lot of them. You need to constantly update them, and sometimes, most of the times, those SEO plugins, they tend to conflict with each other, so that they could either block your site from conflicting, or they could send mixed signals to Google, and then you don't want that either because Google gets confused and it stops ranking your content. So Seamless SEO does everything in just one easy to use plugin, and you get LSI keywords, this SEO score stuff that's really hard to get in free plugins.
And I don't know about you, Radu, but I always probably once, maybe even more than once a week, I go into my plugins and I look and go, okay, what can I delete? What can I get out of here? Because the more stuff you've got going on your website, if you've got tons of plugins running there, it's gonna put more wear and tear on your server, and
exactly. That's another
going to slow your site down.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you're going to lose rankings too. Like there's, if your site's slow, Google also pays attention to that. So if they see that your site's loading slow and someone else's site is faster than yours, they'll actually give an advantage to that other site based upon that speed. So okay, good answer to that question there. As far as making money with this, Radu, I'm always interested in ways that these things can help put some more money in my pocket. What are some ways that people can use this that's gonna make them money?
Yeah, sure. So for people who are already involved in SEO marketing, and they already have some banners or some ads on their sites, this obviously makes sense because it boosts your rankings. You get to rank across multiple keywords with the LSI keywords. So an increase in SEO traffic is definitely welcome because in the SEO world, more traffic is more money, and not just in the SEO world, but actually anywhere online. So for the SEO marketer, this makes perfect sense. But also for video marketers who are getting their traffic from different other ways, from email lists, from YouTube, from whatever. This also makes sense because you don't have to actually put in any extra work. And then Seamless SEO automatically takes your videos from your site, they create the sitemap, and they can get you additional free traffic from Google. So obviously there's a big benefit for video marketers as well, and for Facebook marketers who get a lot of people sharing their links or who want to share their links more often. Having your links on Facebook get attention again equals more traffic. So any way you look at it, using Seamless SEO makes sense because it brings you more traffic.
If people decide that they're interested in picking this up, what kind of deal is it going to be on the sales page? Is there one license? Is it multiple license? Is it a single site? Is it unlimited? How's that going to work?
Right now, as I mentioned, it's $197. Mm-hmm. But tomorrow we have two different offers. Number one is I think $14 for a one-site license, mm-hmm. and then number two is $16.93 for an unlimited site license. So as many sites as you would like to.
Is that unlimited sites as in I can put them on personal unlimited sites, or I can take it and put it on other people's sites as well?
Your sites and other people's sites. It's like a developer's license.
Oh wow, okay. So it's a developer's license, all included inside that first one. Okay, cool. Okay, so that's what people are going to get if they purchase. What about one-time offers?
Okay, so we have a couple of those. Number one is made up of actually two extra plugins. One of them is Seamless Secure. And what this one does is that it protects your site from getting hacked. So, it makes no sense having your site super well optimized if one day all your rankings are gone because all your content is gone because your site was hacked and then hackers deleted everything. And this actually...
I think you've been hacked, Radu. I feel like we've talked about this. Have you had your sites hacked before?
20 of them.
20, yeah. And I had about the same thing. I remember talking to you about this where I think we both had AdSense sites that were just hacked. All the money, we were used to making money that was coming in every day. We were happy just watching the passive income come in, and then just gone.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So Seamless Secure, not only does it protect it from being hacked, but it also provides backups. So worst case scenario that you do get hacked, you have all those nice backups and you can just upload it and then business as usual again.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. So this is a part of OTO1, but then there's another one that deals with plagiarism, which is also a big threat online. Hacking and plagiarism. You don't want either on your site, especially if you're into SEO, because if you have a new site and you post content, then somebody else comes along and steals it that has a better site, with more authority. Even if you were the first one to post it, they still have a good chance at getting the rankings instead of you, just because they have more authority.
Yeah, they could outrank you with the content. Yeah. You have it on your site, they have it on theirs, and they've been around a little longer, and you're both ranking. I mean, the content can still rank like that, but they're above you, and you've done all the work.
Yeah, exactly, and you don't want that. So Seamless Plagiarism Protection blocks people from, number one, sharing your images at all. You can't right-click on images to copy them or whatever, so that your images, they stay your images. And then if someone copies a bunch of text from your site, you get an email notification with exactly what paragraph they copied, their IP, and some other details, so that worst case scenario you can go after them.
So it's kind of like you get a notification that someone's copying your stuff, and you can go out there and keep an eye out and make sure that it's not being put somewhere.
And it also has a one-click full site scan. So if you've outsourced content to people, to article writers, you just upload that, and then you can check it with Seamless Plagiarism Protection, so that you make sure that they haven't tricked you, that they that they actually provided 100% unique content, And if you were to do this with Copyscape, you'd have to pay per article.
Yeah, I was paying for this, Radu. I have an account over there and I pay for it.
Yeah, yeah. So, you know, you wouldn't have to with our solution.
Cool. Okay, saving me money. I like that. What's the last one?
Okay, so OTO2 is a white label license to Seamless SEO. And what this does is that it gives you the right to take Seamless SEO, put your own name to it, rename it to whatever else, and then sell it as your own to clients online, however you wish to.
So I can take it. I can take the software. I can buy the rights, the white label rights to it, and then I can put up a sales page and just sell it like it's mine.
Yeah, exactly.
Can I give it away for free?
No. So the only requirement that we have is that you sell it for at least the same amount as we sell it for.
Okay, and if I was to promote that as an affiliate, I would get not 100% commissions on that. I would get somewhere around 50% for that. And if I was to buy the rights to it and sell it on my own, I would get 100% of the money. Like all that money comes to me.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
Cool. And I guess with the developer's rights, you can put it on someone's site, but with this, you can actually sell it to them.
Exactly.
Like you're the owner.
Exactly. Yeah, with the developer's license, you can only put it on client's site, or of course on your own site, but you can't sell it in any form.
Cool. Is that the last one?
Yeah, that's the last one.
Awesome. Radu, thank you so much for coming on the show today and sharing this with us. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be interested in not building backlinks to their websites and being able to optimize their content with this plugin. Is there anything else, anything that we missed, anything that you wanted to mention before we finish up?
I don't think so. I think we covered everything.
Cool, man. Well, again, thank you so much for coming on, and best of luck with your launch.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed the interview today with Radu. If you are interested in picking up Seamless SEO, come back tomorrow from 9 a.m. Eastern to noon, and you're going to be able to grab it at a special discounted launch price along with my special bonuses. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow.